Well, honestly, I don't know how to do the intro for this build. I really don't have any script with me right now. All I'm going to say is that I'm really happy and excited to actually show you this build, the exotic pistol, the Tempest pistol. I've been using this pistol for like 2 weeks now. I had this pistol for a while. So yeah, it's really fun to use it, especially with the Foundry Bulwark that I'm pairing right now. It is a crit build, but we have crazy amount of tankiness, survivability, like regen, and on top of that, the damage. I mean, what else do you want? You have the survivability to basically tank anything. I am doing legendary content solo and with a friend, and also retaliation. It'll do easily without breaking a sweat. And on top of that, you have the damage to actually kill something. You're not just hitting like wet noodle here. Like, we are doing good damage. And also on top of that, the joy, the fun of reviving your friend every 2 minutes while he's looking the floor. You know, that's fun, right? All I'm gonna say is feels like a god mode. I don't like using that term, the word god mode, because I feel like you can go down with any build. But honestly, with this one, I'm still yet to die. So for me, it is god mode, okay? I do want to show you the modifiers first. The build will function without modifiers, but with the modifiers, is absolutely hilarious. Like, it is really fun. So let me show you. Now, as for the modifier, obviously the global modifier at Divide and Conquer is always active, so you do get the rate of fire bonus and the damage bonus from it. This is what I have right now. It depends on your open world activities and stuff, like control points, so yours could be lower, could be higher, so keep that in mind. Now, as for the active modifier, I'm choosing the Sanitation here. The moment I switched to Sanitation, I never looked back. I didn't want to use anything else but this. It's that good. It does so much for you. Like, first of all, it burns your enemies, which is awesome because burning targets don't shoot back. On top of that, it gives you a damage stack, which is 7% per stack, and you can get up to 10 stack, which is pretty sweet. And on top of that, you get regen. Crazy amount of armor repairs happening here. So instantly going to heal your armor, no matter what. The moment you critically hit and burn enemies, it's going to heal your armor. Plus, it can stay active for a very, very long time. The more enemies you have, the better for it is. It's that good. Try it out, you'll understand how powerful this modifier is. Now, as for the passive modifier, I'm going to be choosing the Rupert Stare. It's always going to be there for me. It's just super awesome to use this one. You break a tank's armor, all the armor is broken, and on top of that, any enemies nearby will bleed. It's just sweet. It's pretty awesome to have it. And the second one is Stepping Stones, which, I mean, free hollow point ammo. Like, who doesn't want 20% amplified damage? You take down an assault enemy with headshot, you get hollow point ammo. So yeah, that. Now, as for the third one, I'm choosing Keep Out, that is. So any enemies like rushers, like shotgunners coming at you, you take them down, you get 20% of movement speed. I mean, it's just like that good. So that's basically my modifiers. Now, as for the weapon, obviously I'm using the Tempest exotic pistol here. I mean, I cannot explain the feeling that I feel when I use this weapon. You have to try it out by yourself to get the similar feeling, and then you'll understand how I'm feeling, because it's a pistol that fires at full auto. We don't have to click anymore. Our fingers can finally rest. You don't have to keep on clicking. You can just hold the trigger and fire like an assault rifle. I mean, if you look at the stats, it feels like you're looking at an assault rifle stats, right? I mean, if you don't look at the magazine, that is obviously. I wish it had a bit more magazine, to be honest. But no, it does perform really well. High damage, very high damage on this one. It's actually higher damage than my Lexington, and my Lexington has 25% expertise. That's probably because the RPM here is low. Maybe that's the reason why. But yeah, it performs significantly well. Now, it also handles really well. Like, it's not like it's just gonna shoot to the moon or something. It is very stable. It fires exactly where you're pointing at, so that's really awesome. Considering that it's full automatic, yeah, it definitely controls really well. Now, as for the talent, kind of useless, you know, in a way, especially for this build, because my shield is not getting broken. But if it does, we get that 25% of amplified damage for 20 seconds, which is pretty sweet as well. So that's the mods you get, like 50% stability and crit chance 15%. So it's a bit easier to build in a crit way, which I've done obviously in this build. So yeah, that's the pistol. That's the main weapon of the build. Again, it's an amazing weapon. Now, as for the build, this is the build over here. As you can see, I told you this is a very simple and easy build to make. You don't have to go crazy farming for named item this, named item that. You know, you need the perfect stat and this and that. No, it's very simple build to make. You just need 4 pieces of Foundry Bulwark, you need a high-end piece, and the Memento backpack. Now, the backpack could be debatable in a way. I know some of you all will say, Memento this, Memento that. Wait, let me get there, then you'll understand why it's there. First, let's talk about the specialization here, which is this Technician Specialization. And the reason I'm choosing this because it gives you a skill tier, the extra skill tier. And on top of that, it also gives us the Artificial Hive. The Artificial Hive is really amazing here because we can heal ourselves, like the armor. But what about our shield? The shield does regenerate from Foundry though, but it's very little. The Hive heals our shield like crazy. So when your shield is about to go down, you'll see that the Hive juice is hitting the shield and it's healing. I mean, it's always doing that. Every 10 seconds, the purple juice will hit your shield. Plus also your team members too. So their shield will also get to full health. And if they're using any skill, they'll do more damage from their skills. So that's really, really awesome to have this Hive here. And also our shield is at max skill tier. So we have like 20 million plus shield health. Actually, we have 14 million, but we'll get that 20 million from something else, which I will explain in a moment. That's why I'm using the Technician Specialization. Now, as for the gears, well, obviously we're using 4 pieces of Foundry here. And if you don't know what Foundry does, well, it gives you more total armor, which is sweet because more armor is more regen. So that's nice. We also get extra armor regen here, 1% and 50% of shield health for the 3-piece set bonus. And the 4-piece is where all the magic happens. You get the makeshift repair talent, which says that whenever you or your shield takes damage, 25% of that amount is repaired for both over 10 seconds. So the more damage you take, the more healing you're gonna get. It's a tank build. I'm just using it in a DPS way. I mean, both tank and DPS way. So the more damage you take, the more healing you're gonna get. So it's okay to take damage. It doesn't matter where you're taking the damage from. As long as you're taking damage, you're gonna heal yourself. Simple as that. So it's really hard to die from this build because Foundry's job is to keep you alive. Now, as for the attributes, I have armor, crit damage, and crit chance on the mask. For the holster, I have weapon damage and crit damage. For the knee pads, I have armor and crit damage. And for the gloves, I have armor and crit damage here as well. So that's my 4-piece of Foundry. Now for the high-end piece, I'm choosing the Bellstone here because 1% of armor regen for the first set bonus here. I have armor, crit damage, crit chance, and crit damage mod, and I have the obliterate talent. At first, I thought about using something like the intimidate talent because I have bonus armor, so intimidate will do a lot more damage than obliterate. However, I will be locked within that 10-meter range, and I didn't want it to do that because with obliterate, I can fire it from any range. It doesn't have a range restriction there, and it's very easy to activate because all you have to do is just crit, which we are doing, and we can just get the stack up really easily. And we're using a pistol that is firing like a assault rifle fire rate in a way, so it's very easy to keep obliterate active. So I'm just choosing this. However, if you want a different kind of chess piece, you can use something like, let's say, the Steelworks here, because that gives you 10% armor on kill. You can also use Sheshka if you want more crit chance. You can use whatever you want, but I'm just staying with the Bellstone here because the results from this is amazing because we have really, really high regen. Like, we're relying on crazy amount of regen to survive, which is what this build is all about, and it's doing so. So that's why I'm using that chest piece. Now, as for the backpack, well, like I said, I'm using Memento, and I know there's already a lot of people saying like, I don't like using Memento this, Memento that. Listen, there's nothing better than this. You find me something better than this, I'll use it, I promise you. But there's nothing. Whether you're playing solo or in a group, it's very easy to activate in solo. In a group, once it gets going, it's just it's gonna shred everything. It's that good because you not only get weapon damage, you get bonus armor, and you get 3% of armor regen. So again, hard to beat. Ninja could be a viable option. However, like I said, it is hard to beat Memento. I thought about using something like a high-end piece, like the Bellstone piece, for example, like Liquid Engineer, which gives us perfect bloodsucker, but you'll be losing the damage and you'll be losing the regen. Because even though Foundry is giving us crazy regen, with the help of Memento's regen, we're actually getting 96,000 regen per second, and that's your base like passive regeneration. That's not counting the makeshift repair talent. So you'll get more regen from makeshift. So you have insane amount of regen going on, and not to mention the damage and obviously the bonus armor. Bonus armor is always handy to have. And on top of that, remember I said that the shield is getting 20 million plus health? It's because of Memento. Normally, the shield will get like 14 million something health on it. But when you get Memento stack, you'll see that your shield is actually getting more health. So you can get more than 20 plus million health from Memento stack. Yeah, the shield gets more health from Memento. Yeah, it does. So that's the reason why I'm using it, and that's basically the build. It works really well. Crazy amount of regen. I mean, you are seeing the regen, like seriously, it is insane. I already have a pistol build made with Imminence Armaments set. So if you want, you can use that build instead of the Cart 45 that I was using. You can swap that with this pistol. I just didn't want it to repeat my build. I just wanted to give you a different build to use it with this, and it just feels amazing with it. So that's basically for the build. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.